Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel, and once again we're playing Farming Simulator 2025. In today's episode, it looks like a tornado is headed straight for Harper and I. And so that's going to be an interesting experience, which I have not experienced, and there goes Glenn Powell over our heads. Just kidding, it is my fellow storm chaser and assistant, Harper. She is joining us in today's episode. Harper, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hello.
Very, very sound words of wisdom from Harper there. But in today's episode, as I said, we are going to be chasing the tornado here. It looks like it's going to be hitting Harper and I right at about 6 o'clock, between 6 o'clock and 10. So we're going to load up. Well, first we're going to do a couple things around the farm. But real quick, we're going to load up and ride over here to the rice field so that we can get everything squared away for September. As you can see, our long grain rice is looking very good. We fertilized it, we've flooded it each month, and so hopefully, as you can see, our very natural landscape here. But we're going to flood the fields real quick. Oh, never mind, they don't need to be flooded. Well, perfect. So they will be ready to harvest next month. As you can see, 90% yield bonus, which is good, which means more money. More problems. We need to move this wood in order to continue to have our sawmill running. And of course, we will load up these wood pallets and our mushrooms and get them taken to the temple and the farmer's market to get them sold. So Harper, if you would go get the telehandler, I'm going to bring the truck around and get it ready to load up.
Are there any contracts that we want to do this month?
Oh yes, that's something we need to look into, doing a couple contracts to try to get a little bit more money so we can buy some more land and maybe start us another crop. If we can. Oh, we just jackknifed the trailer. That's not good. And I just did the same thing. There we go. We're gonna dump the water in there. That's all that needed. We'll see how much the farm needs. It shouldn't be much. There we go. We're going to dump the water in here. Okay, it didn't take all of it, but we do need to fill it back up. Okay, we're filling up the water tank in order to take back to the farm so we don't have to keep going back and forth so much. And once we get that parked, I think Harper is working on getting the trees in the sawmill, so that will be knocked out. And then we can maybe look at doing a couple contracts. And if we can get those contracts done, then we will be ready to hunt the tornado tonight. It's looking like the tornado may be a nocturnal tornado, which will be exciting for me and Harper to hunt. And so we're hopefully going to chase it down, and it looks like the car is stuck. We will be chasing it in the car, which hopefully is fast enough to outrun it if necessary. Okay, we're getting back to the farm, and I have to cut a couple of the trees with the chainsaw in order to get them to go in the sawmill. But as you can see, I think I've learned my lesson not to pull a 6,050 liter water tank with an SUV, as it does not have the horsepower to get it done. We do need to move this tree, and then we will get the planks loaded up on the truck, and then get our mushrooms loaded up on the truck. And of course, after that, I think it should be about time to go storm chasing. Ooh, this is a tight turn up here. Actually, it looks like it's one way, so we're gonna have to on a different road. Can we go that way? I don't think we can, but we're gonna do it anyway.
Alright. just check the weather real quick. Alright, so about looks like 19 would 19 be military time?
Yeah. It did take all of them. So we're just gonna run up now to the temple. Get them delivered up there. We are in fact going the wrong way down a one-way road, so hopefully we don't get in a head-on collision.
I'm gonna look at some contracts. That'll be easy to do real quick. There's some bell wrapping for
Alright.
6,000.
Alright, so I'm gonna take all this wood to the temple real quick. We got the mushrooms sold at the farmer's market, but I wanted to pull over here and show you Harper is gonna be bell wrapping all of the bells in this field while we run this to the temple. So we're gonna do a quick time lapse and we'll be right back. Alright, we're almost to the temple and it is an absolutely beautiful drive up here. I mean, this area of the map is very nice, very pretty, and eventually we would like to own something up here and maybe build us a house back in these woods. But we're just going to get this wood dropped off real quick and see how much we can get for it. 26,000, not too bad. Okay, I finally got the truck turned around, so we're going to drive it all the way back to the farm and maybe pick up a contract to do really quickly before the storm comes in. But the second that we see the tornado pop up on the map, we're going to go get in Speedy and we're going to try to chase it down. So, just one more quick little view of this area. I mean, it is very, very well designed. It was a great job by Giant Software developing this part of the map. But we are going to run the... Oh! We're going to run the... And we are struggling right now. We took that curve a little too hard, but we got it stopped. We're going to run the truck back, and we will see you in a minute. Okay, so we actually picked up a hoeing contract on Field 2, which, if any of you have looked or know the map, Field 2 is absolutely massive. So I'm going to have to super time lapse that one, and I may have to cut some of it out, but we're going to drive the truck over there to the shop, and we're going to leave it there and pick up the items that we had to borrow because, of course, we're pretty early on in the game, so we don't have the items that we need to hoe the field. So we're just going to pick up the tractor, get it ready, and then begin hoeing. So we'll see you in a minute. Alright, I just parked the truck there. We're going to get it moved back to the farm eventually, but first we're going to load up in the tractor and pick up the hoe. Well, actually, first we're going to put the weight on the front. And then we're going to pick up the hoe. And Field 2 is that massive field right in front of us. So that should be interesting, to say the least. I'm going to have to turn the controls on. I'm not familiar with the hoe. Probably similar to everything else, but we will figure it out. So I'm going to go ahead and turn on our GPS, get it started. We will show y'all a little time lapse. Okay guys, I think after I finish this row right here, I'm going to put an AI worker on this just for the sake of saving a little bit of time, as it will take a while. Alright guys, we just got the truck parked back at the house, and we will see you when it is time for the tornado. Alright, so we just finished up both those contracts. We're going to go get the payment real quick. So $12,000 and $5,300. So roughly $18,000, which is going to help out the farm a lot. And real quickly, we need to load this hay up. because the cows are starting to get hungry again, so I'll have to buy some more soon. But I think this should last them a pretty good while. Well, pretty good while, meaning it will last until we move on to the next month. And it appears
the National Weather Service
we're under a
has issued
tornado watch right now.
number 99.
Not really
effective
seeing
until
anything in the
9
sky though.
p.m.
It
Central
looks pretty
Daylight
clear to
Time.
me. Harper, what do you think?
Nah, it's not gonna do anything here. They always say it's gonna do something, but it never does.
Yeah, I agree. So walk out and check on the cows a little bit. Let's see. How old are they? 1 month old? What about are they pregnant? Oh, almost. Almost. This cow's almost ready to be pregnant. I'm not sure how you can almost be pregnant, but same thing here. 19 months old. And let's just real quick check on their price. Oh, wait. It's starting to rain a little bit. But it does appear as though it is starting to rain. And it looks like the clouds are turning pretty quickly. Harper? I'm just gonna walk over here to the corner real quick. Make sure that... I mean, it's clouding up quickly. It's getting dark and it's starting to cloud up.
Come on. Sure, it's just gonna be a thunderstorm. It can't be anything serious.
It is thundering. Maybe the tornado threat is real. I hope it doesn't hit the farm.
Maybe you probably get out of the cattle.
Yeah, let's leave them alone. Let's walk over here real quick before hopefully the tornado doesn't come, but before it does, let's walk over here and check out wheat field. I think we're gonna have to weed it, but well, we'll probably cultivate it first, then we'll weed the field. There's a tornado at the top side of the map. We've got a tornado, Harper. We need to go. Come on. Let's go getting Speedy.
Speedy!
Follow me. Get in and we're gonna go chase it. Come on, let's go.
Come on! Hopefully it doesn't hit our farm.
Hopefully not. It should. It's pretty high up there, pretty far north.
All the way up there to field 42.
Harper, the weather's getting pretty bad pretty quickly. Oh! I can't drive. The roads are so wet, it's hard to drive. Tornado should be. Oh, I see it! The tornado's up there on the far side of the map. And it looks like it's moving west to east. Harper, do you have eyes on it? Harper, do you have eyes on the tornado up here?
No.
It's right in front of us.
Oh!
I can't confirm the tornado is heading west to east. The National Weather Service has issued a tornado warning. We're on the ground now looking at the tornado, trying to inform people. We're gonna cut this road here. I hope it doesn't head for the farm. We're gonna cut up over across here, try to get in a field and situation ourselves. Maybe take a couple pictures for social media. Try to get the news out that there is in fact a tornado down on the ground here in Huton Pantai. Harper, we're gonna have to be careful and stay close. These people need to get off the road. It's too dangerous. Hopefully there's nobody on the highway right now. It looks like it's going right over the highway.
We definitely don't need to get close to that thing.
Yeah, look, we're right in front of it. We need to move.
Our fellow storm chaser Harper is right up here next to the tornado. We're running up close to it. Harper is currently on the ground next to the tornado. It's pretty...
That thing's pretty strong!
We are just outside of the debris ball. We're underneath this overpass, which is statistically one of the worst places to be during a tornado. But it does not appear as though it's moving in our direction. It looks like it's just kind of sitting right there. Harper, we need to get these people out of here.
Stay there!
I'm gonna stay right here under the overpass. Alright, we're right here next to the tornado. It's moving. It appears as though it's not moving. It's just sitting in this one place. The debris ball is right here. We need to back up a little bit or we're gonna get killed. I mean, this tornado is very dangerous, very rapid. We need to get our car out of here.
Get a different angle of it. I mean, it looks like it's going right up the side of the mountain right there. I hope it doesn't take out the temple. We may just have to cut across this
real
field.
tame.
Yeah, we're gonna get on the back side of it. Yeah, it is clearly moving up the mountain, as we can see. Oh, and we just hit a tree. It is clearly moving up that side of the mountain. We're just gonna follow it along here, try to provide updates as it moves. Like we said, it is progressing up the side of the map. It has done damage to these fields. These cars are just driving by it like nothing's happening. We're gonna go back here and block off the road and try to get up closer to it. There are people on the highway unaware of what is happening.
And this scoured the ground here and destroyed a lot of the farmland. This is not good. Got the road blocked off trying to prevent people from any damages this tornado may cause, but it's just moved up the side of this mountain here, and it looks like it may be doing, yeah, it's doing damage to the trees now. This is a very dangerous tornado.
It's moving up pretty quick now.
It's moving pretty quick up the side of this mountain. We're just kind of watching it. It's pretty far away from our farm, fortunately, but unfortunately for Noah, the owner of that farm right there, did get a piece of his field. We'll just try to move back here behind it. It's getting pretty dark.
Moving pretty rapidly.
So we can see that debris ball right there.
Let me just check on the radar, make sure there's gonna be no other tornadoes near us.
It's moving
I think we're good.
quickly now as we can see the damage that it has caused here. We can see the path. We did block the road off to try to prevent anyone from being damaged. It looks like it may be going right over the highway, which is a very dangerous situation.
We got the car and bring it back over. I think cars are now clear to come down here, but they just need to be careful of where they're going.
Okay, the tornado is now right next to the highway. We are in cover here, trying to stay safe behind it, but it has left quite a bit of damage to these trees around this area. It's a very destructive tornado of nature. EF2, possibly EF3. The width on it was not very wide, very tight center, tight rotation. We had debris signature on the correlation coefficient. And that is how we knew the tornado was here. We got on the ground and we were chasing it all the way over here, and it's just destroying everything in its path right now. We're still following a safe distance behind the tornado. We can see the damage it's caused behind it. It's moving across the highway. Fortunately, we have not seen anybody so far on the highway. It looks like there may be people under the underpass over there trying to take cover. Harper, what do you see from your perspective in the car? Our perspective,
I'm
blocking
currently
the
on
road
top of the
off.
highway, and I'm just trying to make sure that no one comes behind. Oh yes, there's a truck coming from behind, but
We're
he's
just,
quickly turn off.
Trying to see any
Turn
of
off
the
the rear.
damage that it's caused. It looks like it may be weakening a little bit. These trees are swaying in the wind. It's pretty vicious weather out here. We're just gonna try to follow this tornado from behind and see what damage it does.
Quite a bit of damage has been done. Some of this damage won't be able to be fixed, and it's just unfortunate.
Looks like it is still moving across the map here, still causing damage to trees. Other things in the area, Harper, our storm chaser on the ground, and the vehicle is following alongside it. I'm following it from behind, trying to just check out some of the damage on the ground.
I'm very sad sight to see with all this damage.
Fortunately, it looks like it's been mostly through forestry. Not really much land has been impacted except the wind field we saw impacted when the funnel cloud did touch down on the ground.
I mean, this does not look like it's going to be slowing down in the next few minutes, but hopefully,
Very dangerous situation.
very vicious in a tornado.
I mean, starting on the way back there in field 42 all the way now.
And
to-
there the tornado went. It went up. We're looking at the final amount of damage that it caused as we have moved on in the month of September. This field has changed, and Harper's going to take us back through the damaged area back there, just through the tornado's path. But It has moved on. We're in the month of September now. It will be time to harvest our long grain rice. But as we drive through the tornado wreckage here, we'll take a walk through it. Just as we look through it, we want to thank you for watching this video. If you did happen to watch, I don't know who would be watching this video, but if you did happen to watch, we thank you very much for watching. Me and Harper have enjoyed chasing this tornado, and in the next video, we'll be harvesting our long grain rice and beginning to build our pig and horse farm. But like I said, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.